guys, welcome to another episode of Final Fantasy X Remastered. Today we're doing episode 10, and last we left off, we had just finished off the goers in the tournament, and we were just moving towards Yuna after confronting Auron about the origins of, or not the origins, the true identity of Jecht. And that Jecht being Sin, and that only Tidus and his crew can take him down. And Auron and Tidus are about to just go and pledge their services to Yuna in the right before taking on the Mihan Highroad. So let's go ahead and head over there right now. We're gonna go see how it goes once we reach there.
You think he's gonna stay here?
Sir Auron knows him, apparently. You were right. He did meet someone he knew.
Do you think he'll find a way back to Zanarkand?
In any case, I'll miss having him around.
He's still in town, isn't he? I think I'll go see him. Oh!
Whoa!
Sir Auron!
Yuna,
Sir.
I wish to become your guardian. Do you accept?
You're serious?
You refuse?
No. We accept, right everyone?
Of course! No problem at all!
But why?
I promised Braska.
You promised? My father? Thank you, Sir Auron. You're welcome to join us.
And he comes too.
Hi, guys. Howdy.
This one I promised Jecht.
Is Sir Jecht alive?
Can't say. Haven't seen him in 10 years.
I see.
You'll meet eventually.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
What's our itinerary? Where are we headed?
Hey, come with me.
Okay, so what you just witnessed here was the awkward moment between Yuna and Tidus. You gotta remember, these are teenagers who are just meeting for the first time and are getting to know each other. They're still a little awkward, and you know, they're trying to get each other to laugh. And Tidus is actually trying to do the fake laugh. That's why that sounds that way. A lot of anti-Final Fantasy people will show you this clip in their videos, and they'll show you know, people will show that clip right there where Tidus is laughing, and they use it as a way to show, oh yeah, you know, there's bad acting and things like that. We also just inherited the new sphere level because now we can play Blitzball at any save sphere that we can find. So we're at sphere level 2. And now we're about to just meet the historian of the game, Machen. He tells us a lot about the history and lore of Spira, and we'll be encountering him a lot throughout the game. He really helps you understand why things are happening and what are the convictions of each character. So I'd really keep an eye out for him as we go through the game. He tends to really tell you like the backstory of Zanarkand and years gone past, but he's an invaluable character to watch actually and listen to. So whenever you encounter him, try to talk to him anywhere and any place.
And the rest is history.
And then he just talked about Lord Mihan. Lord Mihan being one of the founders of the Crusaders and the Crusader movement. So here we're just about to enter the tutorial for the Armored Fiends. Auron and Kamari being the only ones with piercing in the starting of the game. Later on, once we can unlock customization of weapons, once we get Riku in the party, we can put on piercing and other abilities onto our weapons, and then we can essentially blend the jobs into one character in whichever character we want. So that's kind of invaluable. So let's go ahead and just get back Auron into Auron back, Yuna back out, and Lulu back into the party, and then we're gonna head across the Mihan plains here. We should encounter Machen soon. Thank you for the items. Let's keep going. Here we are. So he's telling us about the ruins and the backstories, and just confirming that wherever there are cities and people gathering, Sin tends to come and destroy these areas. So here we are again with the old buildings of old past, and Machen is just kind of reinforcing that idea here. Just him being this force of nature that cannot be defeated, and it just keeps coming back.
A good reply. I am relieved to hear you say that, milady Samala.
Oh?
Where are my manners? I am matron, a scholar, at your service, milady. I am on a journey, studying the history of our world, Spira, seeking its stories and secrets. My travels have taken me to many places, and I am troubled by what I have seen. Fragile smiles on people's faces, crumbling at the mere mention of sin. They are counting on you, milady. Give them a reason to rejoice.
I will.
Enough. No time to waste. Let's go.
Lady Summoner, I presume.
Yes, I am Yuna.
I am Lucille, captain of the Jose Chocobo Knights.
And I'm Alma. We've been charged to guard the Highroad.
There have been reports of a large fiend appearing in this area with a taste for chocobos. Do take care, Summoner Yuna, if you...
Thank you. We will...
Good. We should get back to our rounds. Farewell.
Our prayers are with you.
A large fiend? Let's go get him!
Why?
It's the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do.
What'd I say now?
Jecht said that a lot too. And every time he said it, it meant trouble for Braska and me.
And talk to the summoner here. She comes in real handy when learning about the Aeons and different attributes for them. Go ahead and pay close attention to her fashion in this scene here. You'll notice that she's dressed very differently from everybody else, and kind of like she's from a different era or anything like that from Spira.
Yes.
She still belongs in Spira. She just doesn't look like she's up to date on fashion. So just keep an eye on that. And she comes in real handy with Aeon abilities and attributes. She really teaches you a lot. She's actually one of the summoners who knew Lord Braska on his trip, and he's basically asked her to help Yuna if she ever comes across her in her journey.
I'll do my
And
Good.
we're just about to be introduced to the one-on-one battles of Aeons, which will come in handy and play a big role in Yuna's Celestial Sigil and finding of a secret Aeon later on in the game. So keep an eye on her. Bellamine, I believe, is her name. And she's going to use Ifrit over here, and we're going to fight Ifrit with Balfour. So this is a bit of a challenging battle. Make sure you come into the battle with full overdrives for Balfour. It'll just really help with this battle here. I had previously off-screen done some grinding to just get his overdrive up, so we can use it in this battle. So we're gonna go ahead and use Energy Blast right off the back and try to get as much off of Ifrit. Basically, if you can get 2 Energy Blasts off against Ifrit here, you'll win the battle. So Ifrit has a 2 battle plan, or not 2 pattern plan. So first he uses that physical attack we just saw, and the next he uses the Meteor Strike, which is a fire-based attack. It does a lot more damage. So the whole point of or strategy here is use the shield icon, which basically reduces the amount of damage you take, but it also doesn't increase your Aeon overdrive bar. And then if you use boost actually does a lot more damage, but it also gains you a lot more on your overdrive bar. So see there, he just used Meteor Strike and it really hurt. So we're gonna we're gonna use shield next because he's gonna use the Meteor Strike now that he's used his physical attack. Try to survive this attack here, and now we did. So we're gonna try and attack him now. So even if he uses a normal attack, we'll survive it. There it is. There's a normal attack. It's not too bad. We can take it. I'm gonna use the shield one more time and hope to God that we survive. So he's gonna use the Meteor Strike. We survived. Okay. So I think we have one more attack in us we can take. So hopefully he doesn't kill us on this one. Oh, great. Alright, we got 2 left. Look at that. Go ahead and use Energy Blast right here. And there it is. Look at that. Alright. Just beat him with 2 HP to spare. I told you this was going to be close, folks. This This is a tough battle, especially if this is your first time Aeon battling. This is a really tough battle.
That is enough.
Damn right, that's enough.
Not bad for one so young. Take this. You show promise. With more training, you could...
Thank you, but I think you might defeat Sin before I am able to.
I cannot...
Huh?
Or should I say...
You mean...
Farewell, Yuna.
Okay, so let's continue on our journey here. We just got that item, and now we're just encountering one of the NPCs of the game. This, I believe, is Callie.
I'm
Yes.
Callie.
So Callie
Nice to meet
comes
you,
into
Callie.
play in the sequel of the game.
Lady Yuna,
So make sure you remember
are you
this
going
little
to
girl.
pass the call?
Her appearance changes significantly to
Very
the sequel. So just keep in mind who she is. Just keep her in the back of your head.
Looking
She'll
forward to
play a
another
little
call,
more
ladies.
bigger role in the
do
next
my best.
next game, and
And good luck
she'll
to
ask
your
you even,
guardians
do you
as
remember
well.
me? So just remember her. And that's her mother. Her appearance from this game to the next, it has no correlation whatsoever. I still don't understand how they came up with that design, but
What's the
whatever.
call?
You'll see her again.
The calm
then let's keep
is a
going.
time of peace.
So Tidus is
It
still
comes
asking
after a
those
summoner
weird
defeats
questions.
Sin.
So he's actually, trying to say like encouraging things, but what he thinks is helping
I get
Yuna stay positive is
I
actually making
thought
it
it was
having the
Yuna's
opposite
dad
effect.
defeated
It's actually making her
but Sin's
more
still
sad
here.
than it should.
Didn't make much sense till
I guess it's
Wait,
his
if it
naive
just
and
comes
his bad
back,
luck. Naivety and his bad luck.
Don't say it isn't worth it. Because
Even for a little while, people can sleep in their beds without being afraid. That kind of time is worth anything. Don't say it isn't worth it. Your words that day, Yuna, I remember them well.
So let's continue. Okay, so you see this ball. Make sure you don't kick this ball, otherwise you won't get the items that we're about to see. Okay, so we're about to encounter the kid with the items. So I mentioned don't kick that ball, otherwise you won't get the items right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get those two abilities, and then okay. So now we're talking to this kid, so he's gonna get these items. Had you kicked that ball, you wouldn't have got those items. So go ahead and proceed to the next scene here.
Let live!
A winning streak!
So let's go ahead and catch up to Luzu and Gata here with this cart. They're transporting something for the Crusaders at the moment. Go ahead and talk to these guys right here. Luzu and Gata are transporting something for the Crusaders. We don't know what's in the cart yet, but let's go ahead and follow them and speak to them, see what they say.
Woohoo!
Don't get too cocky.
Hey, we saw the game! You guys...
Congratulations, Waka.
Hey, stop loafing around.
This mission requires our full attention. Understood?
Yes, ma'am. Apologies, ma'am.
Carry on.
See, keep your head down, say sir a lot, and you'll do fine.
Right, sir.
Hey, Yuna. Even though Yevon rejected us, we still believe in you. That won't ever change.
Thank you, Sir Luzu, Sir Gata. But, you know, it's not too late for you to go back to Besaid and...
We should be going, sir.
Okay, so we just spoke to them. Let's continue on to the next area. We're about to encounter Shalinda. So we're just passing Shalinda, and she's going to stop us to talk to us. She's a journalist, I guess, and follows the teachings of Yevon. And you see her popping up in the game from time to time. I don't think she really plays a big significance in the game, except for as a messenger. But she tends to pop up from time to time to look for her.
My lady, my name is Shalinda. I am a disciple of Yevon.
What was all that about? The Crusaders operation?
You mean the one Gata and Luzu were talking about?
I heard they were to use forbidden machina. I had to stop them.
Huh? Why?
The use of machina is strictly forbidden by the Yevon priesthood.
That's bad, yeah?
Let them use whatever they want. They still won't defeat sin.
But it's not about defeating sin. The teachings of Yevon must be upheld.
Yeah, right.
But you don't understand. The Crusaders won't even listen to me. And it's all because I'm just a lowly acolyte.
Don't say that. Well, I haven't been a summoner for very long myself, you see. Still, I can't put myself down. People are depending on me. They're depending on both.
Yes. Yes, you're right. Thank you so... Now, I feel I have...
Okay, let's go ahead and get to the other area, to the rest stop, to Rin Shop and the Mihan Highroad. And let's go ahead and rest there. We're about to see a conversation with Waka and Auron here.
But this is an Al-Bed shop.
Waka seems to have a thing for Al-Bed, and he doesn't really want to stay here, but Auron is kind of forcing his hand. And who's really going to go up against Auron, right?
They kidnapped Yuna.
Where were her guardians?
Oh.
Sir Auron's just concerned about your health.
I'm not tired one bit.
Well, I am.
Alright, Auron's kind of forced his hand now. And now that we're here, I'd like to. So I think I'm gonna call it an episode there. Thank you for tuning in to episode 10 of Final Fantasy X Remastered. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share with your friends and help the channel grow. I appreciate all the support. We'll see you again for the next episode. Thanks.